Innovate UK has a new chief executive for the first time in 7 years. I'm here to talk to Ruth McKernan about the role. So Ruth, you've had a long career in research and business. Can you tell us a little bit about it and how you've got to the point of joining Innovate UK?
Of course. I've spent 25 years in the healthcare industry. I've worked in research for 2 pharmaceutical companies. I've headed research units in the States and in the UK, so I have a global background. I've always worked at the interface between research and business. I've worked in healthcare. I've also been fortunate enough to work with some small businesses. I've bought companies, I've spun out companies, I've been on boards of several companies, also the Medical Research Council, and I've worked with the BBSRC. So a broad background that brings me where I am today.
And what do you think from your past, what's the most relevant experience that you can bring to Innovate UK?
I'm a very delivery-focused person. I like to see how new science has relevance in the world, how it can make a big difference to patients when I was in healthcare, but beyond that, to the lives of people in many different dimensions. That's what's brought me into this role, and I think I can bring a lot in terms of seeing and encouraging others to see where to concentrate, where to focus our effort. Innovate UK has done a fantastic job in really creating SMEs, growing SMEs, bringing businesses together, putting innovation on the map for the UK. I think I can bring, in my tenure, a focus on picking the things that really look good and accelerating them, making those into commercial successes.
What really inspires you about this new role? What gets you out of bed in the morning to get to work?
Actually, what gets me out of bed in the morning is my husband bringing me a cup of coffee. Beyond that, what inspires me actually is seeing something new and understanding what you can do with it. So seeing a piece of science for the first time and then knowing that this has got a massive possibility, it's got great opportunity. What could be more inspiring than that?
Let's talk about the organisation. What are the main challenges for Innovate UK as you see them for 2015 and into 2016?
Well, I've just started, so the first thing I need to do is talk to the staff and listen to what they believe the challenge is. I've already spent some time really canvassing people who are our customers, who use Innovate UK. There are 3 things already that I'm aware of. The first one is we need to simplify our processes. People who are getting grants from Innovate UK don't always find it easy to navigate because we have many different tools, many different ways of entering the system. The second thing I've heard is that we need to be out there more, we need to be better known. People knew Innovate UK as the Technology Strategy Board. Our new name, Innovate UK, which describes us perfectly, isn't as well known as it should be. So we need to do that. And the third thing is we need to make our grants count. We need to understand the value that our grants bring and make sure they make a difference to companies, to businesses, and that they make a difference to the UK.
What are your own aims, your ambitions for the organisation longer term?
It's really important that Innovate UK delivers on what we promise. We have a substantial amount of government funding. We use it well. We grow businesses in many different areas. But in the long term, I want the rest of the world to appreciate how good we are. The UK's always been recognised for the quality of its science. We have more Nobel Prizes per head of population than any other country in the world. People look at us with envy. We're second to none. By the end of my term, I want the rest of the world to look at how we translate our science, how we create businesses, economic growth and jobs. I want everybody to realise that in that respect, we're also second to none.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.